Yes, we are live. Who is here with me? If you're here with me, please drop a comment. Tell me your name and where you're joining from. If you're live with me, your name and where you're joining me from. Tell me your name and where you're joining from in the comments. If you can hear me, please let me know if you can hear me. If you can see and hear me, please drop your name and where you're joining from. Your name and your location in the comments. Tell me your name and where you're joining me from in the comments. Can you hear me? Is anybody hearing me? Hello everyone, can you hear me? Please drop me your name and where you're joining from in the comments. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Good. Yeah, I see Cheesy from Lagos. You're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. All right, so let's do this, everyone. Wow, it's so good to have you in this webinar where I'll be showing you how to transform your body in 30 days or less. No stress or starvation. And this is going to work for you even if you already gave up on weight loss. My name is Coach Yetunde Laura, and I'm a multi-award winning health, wellness, and weight transformation coach. Simply put, I help you lose weight the easy and the enjoyable way so that you can transform your health and your body permanently. That's what I help you do. So quickly, if you have not dropped me your name and where you're joining from in the comments, do that now. That will give me the feedback to know that you are here and you can hear me well. Please let me know, can you hear me very well? If you are from Nigeria, tell me your name and the state you are from in Nigeria. If you are from outside Nigeria, tell me your name and the country you are from. Okay? In the comments, yes, I can see Mison from Benin. I see Ned from Lagos, Yemisi from Ogun State, Hazan. I see all of you. I see all of you. Cheesy from Lagos. Yes, who else is here? Drop me your name and where you are joining from so that we can proceed. And I promise I'll engage with you from time to time. So feel free to drop your thoughts as I teach. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll be very glad to relate with you as we go on in this webinar. I see Maureen from Owerri, Happiness from Abuja. It's so good to have you all. Quickly, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you in this webinar will literally blow your mind. And for some of you here, it promises to change your lives. And this is not fluke, right? It has already changed the lives of thousands of people. Now, take for example, this is Joycelyn from Ghana, who before she started was 95.85 kilograms. And in 30 days, she was able to transform and become 77 kilograms. Okay? Her waistline was 42 inches, and then she was able to transform to 32 inches. And from dress size 16, she moved all the way down to dress size 12. And of course, in the middle here on my screen, please let me know if you can see my screen in the comments, right? This is Ella. Of course, you can see her before and after picture. And of course, this is Pastor Akinola, who says, I feel more love and confidence about my body. I can't remember when last I could wear a sleeveless top. And then she put on the sleeveless top and she sent us a picture showing us how she's now rocking a sleeveless top. Now, I guarantee that this webinar is going to change your life too, because in this webinar, you will discover why you currently feel stuck in your body despite your previous attempts. I'll also be showing you the mistakes you're making that makes weight loss difficult no matter what you do. The mistakes you're making that makes it difficult to keep off your weight even when you manage to lose it. You'll also see how to look fit and fine anytime you want it without going to the gym or giving up on your favorite foods. I'll show you how to get back your sexy body after childbirth, even if it looks like you're still pregnant, but you and I know that you're not pregnant. And also show you how to avoid all of the side effects that are associated with weight loss, while helping you to enjoy better health and permanent weight loss. And then finally, I'll show you practical, effective, and fast weight loss techniques that promises you to give you that permanent result that you want. Now, this webinar is for you if you need a very simple way, a very easy way of losing weight. If you have tried weight loss before and you have failed at it, now you want to get it right. Or you want better overall health, or it is that you want a permanent body transformation. If you want to lose weight, but you don't want to miss out on the food you love, or you don't want any side effects coming from your weight loss, whether now or in the future, or it is that you don't have the time, or you don't like the idea of burning yourself out in the gym, if you're in any of those categories, this webinar was specially designed for you. But there are two sets of people that this webinar is not going to help. Number one, if you are one of those people who already have pre-formed opinion about weight loss, you have invisible beliefs, negative mindsets, stereotypes about weight loss, but you don't want to change it. You have already made up your mind about how weight loss must be. This is not going to help you, because I will be showing you a lot of new things, right? Or you are here, you just want somebody to lose weight for you. You are looking for a way to get slim quick without any efforts. Then this webinar is not going to help you. Okay? Now, there are two kinds of values that I'm going to show you right here in this webinar. The first kind of value is a life-transforming free value. And it is something that you can start implementing immediately that will give you your permanent weight transformation. The second kind of value is for those who love speed. You don't want to guess. You want your result fast, and you want better quality of results. Now, I'm going to show you that second kind of value at the end of the webinar. But please take note that that second kind of value is absolutely not free. Okay? Now, but here is the deal I want us to make. If I am able to deliver on the first kind of value so that you can get some crazy actionable value that will transform your life, do we have a deal? Or do I have your permission to proceed to the second kind of value? Tell me in the comments. Do I have your permission? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal that I should proceed to the second kind of value once you are able to get some good value from the first part of the webinar? Do we have a deal? Please be swift to respond so that we can move on. Do we have a deal? Okay, I see Anuleka saying yes. Good, we have a deal. And of course, I'm seeing deal in the comments. Good. So let's move on. Now, what I'm about to show you in this webinar is the exact thing that helped me to lose 8 kilograms and 4 inches of belly fat in just 14 days. And it has also helped Ella to lose all her weight and belly fat, and has helped her to stay out of the hospital for more than 2 years. Now, the last time we had a conversation, Ella told me that, Coach, do you know since September 2023 that I joined your program, I've not had the reason to take the slightest paracetamol. Now, that is coming from somebody who was very frequent at the hospital before she joined the program. Okay? Now, so when I promise you that you're going to lose between 5 to 7 kilograms in 30 days, what I'm trying to do is to be modest. But does this guarantee that you would lose 5 to 7 kilograms of weight in 30 days? Almost guaranteed. What is going to give you that guaranteed result is whether or not you will take action on what I want to show you in this webinar. So, who is going to take action? Tell me in the chat. Who is taking action? Are you taking action? Because this webinar is designed for only action takers. If you're going to take action, tell me in the chats. Okay. Anulika says, I am going to take action. Okay, I see. Oyindamola saying yes, go ahead. Good, good. So let's move. Let's move. Now, just take a look at these people, for crying out loud. These are people just like you. And I mean, if they could get this result, Oye says, good morning, ma. Thanks so much. This is a month transformation, right? Now, very glaring. Now, if these people could get the result, it automatically shows that if it works for them, it can work for you too. But first of all, you need to believe that this will work for you, because if you don't believe it, you don't get the result. Now, quickly, let me give you this heads up. I have an exclusive gift for every one of you who will wait till the very end of this webinar. Now, don't just wait and say they're just talking. Wait and wait attentively. Listen to everything that I am going to show you in this webinar attentively till the very end, so that when I give you the gift, you do not miss out on it. That said, let's just put an end to all of these intros and let me, talk to you based on why we are here. But first, I'm sure you are asking, who is this lady that's making all of these bold claims, and why should I even bother to listen to her? My name is Yesterday Laura, and I can easily tell you some of my achievements. Like, I am a multi-award-winning health, wellness, and weight transformation coach. I'm an author. By the grace of God, I have authored over 20 books and counting. And I'm a columnist in both local and international publications, right? I'm also a co-author of a science textbook that is currently being used in Nigerian secondary schools. I'm the founder of Body by Laura Limited, a company that is duly registered in Nigeria. I'm a certified nutrition and weight management coach with over 5 years of experience. Now, I have consistently helped thousands of clients across the globe to lose weight permanently using the easy, effective, healthy, and the sustainable method. I have trained over 30,000 people from more than 25 countries on healthy living and healthy weight loss, and I have been consistently featured on media such as leading radio stations, newspapers, and magazines, especially The Punch. I mean, including The Punch. If you know The Punch, if you're Nigerian, you will know The Punch. I've been featured on The Punch a couple of times, and then I've also been featured on national television stations. Now, I've also met notable people from all over the world. People who are residents both in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. So many other things that I can go on and tell you, but permit me to tell you a few ugly things about me too. Now, look at your screen well. This picture you're seeing was me some years back, okay? Now, as of 2017, I had battled obesity for more than 14 years of my life. Now, I wasn't born big, but along the line, I began to gather this weight, and it became so uncontrollable that I became obesity class 2. Yes, and for 14 years, I battled with that. Now, I had tried to lose weight, but those 14 years were characterized by multiple health challenges. I lost a lot of things, and I was consistently body shamed every single day. Now, I'll give you some of those comments. Now, how do you deal with people asking you not to sit until they have doubled and tripled chairs for you because they believe that if you sit on the chair, it's going to break, right? How do you deal with people asking you, why do you love drugs so much? Is it food? Others will come around and tell you, so as big as you are still eating, and a lot of body shaming comments that I hear every day. Now, before I knew it, having to hear these bad comments every single day, my self-esteem was being eroded, right? And it was gone. I no longer believed in myself and what I could achieve. Public and private embarrassments were the other day for me. Now, what about the people who would look you to your face and pity you just because they have observed that you are struggling to carry yourself? People who will tell you, Aurora Okpele, you know, just gather all kind of pitiful comments just because you are walking like maybe like every other person. You are trying to walk and people are pitying you, right? I became so ugly in my own sight and ashamed of my own body. I hated my body, my dresses, the scale. I didn't like checking my weight. I didn't like anywhere there was mirror in my house. Even snapping pictures was a problem for me, right? And everything I found pleasure in became so uninteresting. All I wanted to do was to live every day without an expectation, right? If possible, I wanted everybody to leave me alone and not, because everybody turned out to looks like they were against me. Okay, now my self-esteem was not the only thing I lost back then. I lost my confidence and even went ahead to lose my 9-year-old marriage, right? Well, I guess I was not the only one who had noticed that I was no longer beautiful. Well, that's a story for another day. Now, it was a season of back-to-back serious emotional torture. You can imagine one person going through all of these things, and as if that was not enough, I still had a lot of physical tortures to deal with. For example, I had consistent health challenges like breathing difficulties. I couldn't move properly. I mean, it was so obvious that people had to greet me for every time I tried to walk. Now, I had serious body and joint pain that was so bad that standing from the bed was a serious work. I would literally let out screams every time I want to turn from the bed, on the bed, right? Then I suffered chronic fatigue. I was always tired. One of my favorite phrases then used to be, I'm so tired. Like all the time, I'm always saying, I'm so tired. You could easily predict what I was going to say next, right? And then I had sleeping disorders and so many of those health challenges, and that's just to mention but a few. Yes, I was weighing 105 kilograms, but I looked like somebody who was weighing 130. How did I know? When I started sharing my story online about how I moved from 105 kilograms, people started reaching out to me and they were like, are you sure that was your weight? Because you were looking 120, 130 each that time. I mean, people that knew me physically when I was battling my weight. Now, I literally saw life leaving me gradually. And like I said, I was always on medications. And the hospital had become a second home. So much so that people would ask me, why do you love drugs so much? Is it food? Okay, now, in fact, it is said that to say that in that process, I lost myself. My life became so miserable, even though, like, you know how we do it now, suffering and smiling. I would manage to fake some smiles in public every now and then. At first, honestly, I did not attribute my deteriorating health to my weight. The only thing I knew was I was always not fine. Worthy of note is the fact that the distance between my last hospital visit and the next one was the duration my medication lasted. As soon as the medications are exhausted, I would always find myself back at the hospital. So one day I was back at the hospital as usual, and while I was waiting to be attended to at the corridor of the consulting room, the doctor who treated me a few days before that came out of the office, and on sighting me, it was very clear that he could not hide his surprise and disgust. And the next thing I heard was, Madam, what are you doing here again? I thought I attended to you a few days ago. And then me, in my own self-defense, I wanted to explain how I was still feeling. And yes, it's true, but I'm still feeling this pain here and all of that. The next thing I heard was, Madam, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with you. Just go and watch your weight. And as soon as he said that, he left and did not wait for me to conclude what I was saying. Now, tell me, has any doctor said that to you before? Just go and watch your weight. Now, it may not be as bad as it was said to me, but has a doctor told you to go and watch your weight? Okay? Now, even if that has not happened to you before, if you were to be in my shoes, how would you feel? How would you feel that the doctor said to you in the presence of every other patient that I beg, stop coming to the hospital, there's nothing wrong with you, just go and watch your weight? How would you feel if you were me? I need feedback so I know that you're still hearing me. How would you feel? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. Now, you're right, okay? You're very right. Not good. embarrassed. It will feel like I should, the ground should open and swallow me. That was how I was feeling. Okay? It was not the best feeling at all. I felt hurt. I felt embarrassed. I felt body shamed, especially as every other patient was there waiting to be attended to. But I encouraged myself and I told myself, well, I'm just going to shake this thing off as one of those nasty body shaming comments that I am used to receiving every day. Right? But the truth is, this particular comment of his, it just refused to leave my head. And then I began to search for weight loss solutions everywhere. I searched Google. I joined, weight loss groups at that time. I kept searching and searching. I bought skipping ropes, did all kinds of exercises. I fasted, I starved. None of those things worked for me. Okay? And at that point, my motivation was low, my morale was down, and I gave up. I literally gave up on trying to lose weight. And then I consoled myself. I told myself, I beg, maybe this weight loss thing is not for everybody. And I fat now. I don't kill anybody. I didn't commit any crime by being fat. I'm only fat. I did not commit a crime. Okay? So, I moved on with my life. I was living my life, jeje, until I saw a colleague of mine who had just resumed from a maternity leave. This colleague was looking so slim and beautiful. And she became the star of the moment. Everybody wanted to know her secret. Truth be told, I wanted to know her secret too, but I did not want shallow information, yeah? And I was very desperate for results. I mean, now I'm seeing that this thing works for somebody, right? So I approached her privately, and then I begged. I pleaded that she should please help me, right? And she was very gracious to share. She introduced me to the ketogenic diet. Now, if you are not familiar with the keto diet, that's a diet where everything you know to be food growing up as an African, our normal meals like rice, beans, noodles, bread, yam, swallow, everything you know to be food, they are not allowed on that diet. Okay? Now, I wanted the result very badly. So every warning I received, I did not even listen to them. I plunged into full action and it worked. The truth is, it did work. In 5 months, I had lost 25 kilograms and I became the new celebrity. Everybody wanted to know my secret. And if you know me, know that I love to teach, so I gladly shared with them. And I remember back then I had a group of students that I was mentoring in the ketogenic diet. But then I noticed that just a few weeks into the mentorship, my students refused to turn up. They were turning cold. And I had to check up on them in my usual character, one after the other. And I was getting feedback. I beg, this thing you're teaching us is too boring. It's too expensive. I beg, I don't have the money for it. It's too lonely. I cannot use my family members. It makes me feel different from everybody. And then somebody told me, I have developed kettle breath. And it is so bad that I can't leave my house. I'm dropping out. Please, I can't continue. So many complaints I heard from all of my students. But there was one that really broke my heart. This person told me, I have been bedridden for days and diagnosed with chronic ulcer. Thanks to you. Now, as soon as she said that, I didn't even give feedback for her. My heart just sank and I hung up the call. I felt betrayed. I mean, this is what I did. That you asked me to teach you and I'm showing you. Why am I getting blamed? Now, at that point, I knew that I needed to do a re-evaluation of my method. And I began to ask myself some sincere questions and I had to answer them sincerely. For example, I asked, is it possible that this thing that I'm doing and I'm also teaching these people can have dangerous side effects? Is it possible to contribute to health issues like ulcers? And the answer is yes. Now, if you're a medical personnel, you know that ulcers are not caused by the keto diet. But if you are prone to ulcer, keto diet will make it come out very fast. So, yes, in one way, okay, it could be the diet that she went on that aggravated the ulcer. And of course, there are so many other side effects apart from, aggravating ulcer. So I said to myself, if this thing is not good for the health, I will not be a part of it again. All my life, nobody is going to ever be able to blame me for their health challenges. So that was one major reason why I dropped the keto diet. Again, I had to ask myself, even you that are teaching people this thing, are you enjoying it? My sincere answer was no. Okay, now the only thing I enjoyed on that diet was compliments. Coming from a place where you are always consistently being body shamed to a place where you are now getting daily compliments. People are telling you are finer, you are smarter, you are slimmer, you are beautiful. That was sweet, I will not lie. But apart from that, there was nothing else that was interesting on the diet for me as a person. It was like suffering and smiling. I mean, I'm a Nigerian. I love rice. And every food that we were taught to be food growing up, I'm forbidden on the diet. Okay? Imagine attending a Nigerian party and then they're asking you, what do you want? Do you want jollof? Do you want moi? Do you want amala? Do you want beans and dodo? Do you want semo? Do you want pounded yam? Do you want this? Do you want that? You're saying no, everything no, everything no, everything no. Okay, so what should we serve you now? You now ask for salad, meat, and water. Those were the only things I could eat. Even when you have to eat out, everybody's looking at you like you're not normal. And then you have to keep explaining. Sorry, it's not like that. I'm watching my weight. How many of you have had to explain why you are not normal, in quotes, to people? Sorry, please, I'm actually watching my weight. That's why I cannot eat like a normal person. That was very frustrating. Okay? Now, imagine you yourself, you enter kitchen, you cooked your own favorite food. You now serve everybody, but you cannot serve yourself because you are on a diet. You're now going to sit down in one corner and start eating cucumber, egg, and water. That was so frustrating for me. Now, I can go on and on. If you have done keto before, tell us your experience in the comments. Tell us your experience in the comments if you have done ketogenic diets before. Let's learn from your own experience. Now, I told myself, I beg, this thing is not the way. So I also dropped out of the keto diet. But before you knew it, my weight came back. People were already passing comments about how I was no longer watching my weight, about how I was getting big again. I was hearing all kinds of comments. And I had two options. Do I go back to the keto diet? Now, that option was a no-no for me because at that point, every food that were allowed on the keto diet that I could afford at that time were already irritating to me. I couldn't bring myself to eat them again, including the healthy ones like eggs and all of that. I could not bring myself to eat them. I had overeaten them and they were irritating. Now, the second option was, should I continue to gain weight like this? That was also not an option. Okay, is there a third option? Right? And then I told myself, there has to be a third option. And that led me to researching. Okay? I threw myself into endless research, days and nights of not sleeping, just looking for how to lose this weight with the normal food that I love. I'm just living my life like a normal person. I even had to go back to school. And then I kept searching and searching until I struggled. And I finally found a way to eat all of my favorite meals and still lose the weight permanently without any fear of side effects while enjoying my journey. And that was all I wanted. Okay? I went from 105 kilograms to 60 kilograms in less than 8 months using this new method. And for over 8 years, I've been able to keep my weight between 60 to 65 kilograms. Now, thousands of people from different countries of the world have been shown this new method and they are happy with their result. Now, it is your turn to be helped. But the question is, are you ready for my help? Tell me in the comments. Are you ready for my help? Are you ready for my help? Now, I'm sure you're asking, well, she's telling us this story. Yeah. I'm telling you because just like me, it is possible that you have tried all kinds of weight loss solutions and they did not work for you. Maybe you lost weight and you always gained it right back, just like me. Or maybe at this point you have given up on trying to lose weight and you have told yourself flat belly is not going to take us to heaven. Flat belly is not for everybody. But one thing I know very well is that the fact that you are here in this webinar, you are listening to me, tells me one thing, and it is that you are willing to give it another shot. Maybe before you came to this webinar, you told yourself, after this one, I will not follow them to attend any weight loss class again. And that is absolutely fine by me. In fact, I want this to be your very last shot at weight loss too. I don't want you to leave this interacting with me and still continue to run after weight loss coaches, weight loss programs, start asking for weight loss products every now and then. Not because you're frustrated, but because you already now have a permanent solution to all weight-related issues. And that is very, very achievable, okay? I mean, my clients will tell you that for free. But then again, if I start by telling you what you should do and what you should not do to lose weight and belly fat, it's possible that you're not going to make much out of it. I mean, if you have not made much out of all the previous programs that you have joined, it means that if we keep doing the same thing, you may not get much from this webinar. So that is why the very first thing I work on with my clients is their mindset. With the right mindset, it is sure that you will get the right result. But if you are carrying the wrong mindset, you will not get any result at all. Now, let's start by talking about why you feel stuck in your current body despite all of your previous attempts. Are you ready? Fear. If you find yourself asking questions like, what if it doesn't work for me? What if there are side effects? Will I have sagging skin after weight loss? What if the things I'm taught to do are too difficult to keep up with? What if I don't have the time to commit to all of these things? I'm a busy person. What if I don't like the meals on the plan that they give to us? What if I'm asked to cut off all my favorite meals and treats? Would they say I should come and exercise? What if I don't want to exercise? If you're asking all of these what if questions, yeah, it means that you currently entertain one kind of fear or the other. Just stay with me. I will address all your fears. Now, if you tell yourself things like, my own fat is stubborn, no, nothing can work for me. Or you tell yourself that it runs in our family, it is genetic, it runs our family. Or you have told yourself, now fat, I don't keep pressing, or this weight loss thing is not for everybody. These are lies that you have sold to yourself subconsciously. They are not true. Okay? Now, talking about now fat, I don't keep pressing, that we always, that line that we are always telling ourselves. Do you know that from WHO record, WHO means World Health Organization, almost 3 million people drop dead every single year. Not from HIV, not from accidents, but from fat. Every single year. Almost 3 million people. In fact, in 2019, it was more. Over 5 million people died because of fat. Now, if you say you did not kill anybody, are you sure you are not killing yourself? Take charge of your weight. Okay? Now, this is what you need. You need a weight loss program that will work for you because it is right for your unique body. What will work for A may not work for B. So, a weight loss program will only work for you if it is right for your unique body. And you need just one program that is healthy, meaning that it will not bring any negative side effect to you. Instead, it will fix your health, your current health challenges, right? It has to be lifestyle based in the sense that it must not turn your life upside down. You should be able to live a normal everyday life while you are getting this result. Then it must be effective in the sense that it must give you the weight loss result and the flat belly result that you want. Again, it must be non-restrictive in the sense that it must not list out a long list of do's and don'ts. Food you must eat and food you must not eat. Okay? Now, it must be sustainable for you, meaning that something that you must be able to do every single day of your life for the rest of your life. And then that program should also have a functional accountability. If you find a program that has all of these things, then that is all you need to be permanently empowered. If you find it, make that one-time commitment and be empowered for life. You don't need to face side effects, and you would have the assurance of maximum results, no matter your peculiarities or your genetic makeup. Now, let me show you this. This is real result from people like you. This is Oyi, who was able to transform her body in just 1 month, right? And Franca, who says that, as for me, I really appreciate the dedication of our coaches, especially our very own Coach Laura. Personally, I learned a lot. I have been on different diet programs, but always have this binge eating whenever I start getting results. But it was different here. I learned the importance of balanced diet in weight loss. Every class of food is important to the body if taken correctly. It has changed the way I used to see food. I am happy to share my before, during, and after photo to encourage anyone that needs it. As you can see, there's a great physical improvement in my abdomen and all over my body. And even my skin looks brighter. Friends keep asking me what lotion I use. This is a lifestyle I am definitely keeping. Thank you, coaches, for the opportunity to partake in this 30-day program. Much love. Right now, this is another client who says, see how fine I was. Almost everyone was like, Edna, what is happening? No, my skin glow is exceptional. Thanks, coach. And so many like that. Now, let's quickly take this, because of our time, a step further. Let me show you how to achieve and sustain your dream body, even if you have already given up on weight loss. Now, if I showed you how to achieve a baggy, sexy body in less than 4 weeks, I mean, before Christmas or New Year, would it be worth anything to you? Tell me in the comments. Would this be worth anything to you? Now, over the past 5 years, I and my team, we have helped over 5,000 clients from more than 20 countries to lose weight permanently using the strategies I want to review to you right now. Now, permit me to introduce you to my personal framework for working with my clients. Now, I use this transformational framework for all of my clients, and it has always worked like magic. Now, this framework is called the RPES framework, and it practically fixes all the mentioned fears and 4 easy steps. In fact, every mistake you can make on weight loss journey, this framework effectively addresses all of them and gives you the result you want in just 4 easy steps. Step number 1 is what I call realize, R. This is where we deal with everything that can hinder your weight, your transformation result, your weight loss result. It is at this point we work on your mindset, because that is where the win begins. You first of all win the battle in your mind before you can win it in the physical, right? So the realization stage is where we work on your mindset, and then the planning, the P stage is plan, okay? Planning, you sit down to plan your weight loss journey to find out the way that work for you as a unique person, okay? You look at all your options and you bring out your own. That is the planning stage. And you plan how you are going to be able to get that result and get it permanently. And then from there, we move on to the E stage, which is the execute stage. Now, this is the practical of weight loss. It's not enough to realize, it's not enough to plan. You have to practice. It is in the practice that you will be getting the result that you want, okay? And this is where you now begin to see your result physically, all right? You begin to see your results in your health, in your mindset, in the way you carry yourself. You begin to see your results on the scale. You see your results in your dress. You see your results in your flat belly and all of that. Now, after you have gotten the results, the next stage you move on to is the S stage, which is the sustenance stage. You don't want to lose weight now and keep coming back, you know, to what the weight you have lost, and even a lot more. A lot of people lose weight, and before you know it, they've gained it back, and the people gathered extra. That is the reality of a lot of people. That is why this stage is very important, because it helps you to sustain your results for as long as you want it. Now, if you follow this framework the way it is, step by step, without mixing it up, your weight will never again be a problem for you. Now, I have taken my time over the years of working on myself and working with my clients. I was able to develop the RPES framework, right? And it is to help you achieve your permanently sexy dream body. And as we speak, I've gone over step by step how you can achieve and sustain your dream body. Now you may be asking questions like, okay, so how do I apply this framework? There are two basic ways to apply this framework. Option number one is take the framework, go and sit down with it and juice it and do it by yourself. And the honest truth is that it is possible you get, in fact, people have done it on their own and they've gotten results. I'm not going to lie to you. You might get results. But I've also noticed that most times, people who are all about doing it by themselves, they risk the frustration and the mistakes that are associated with trying to lose weight with nobody to guide them or correct them or even help them out where they feel stuck. And that leads to very little result or even no result at all or no permanent result. Now, that is for people who love to do it by themselves. Now, if you chose option one, you are the do-it-yourself kind of person. You want to try and figure it out by yourself. Take the RPS framework. Now, why we are going to fight is if you're now going to start selling the RPS framework, we will fight, and then it can go legal. But if you want to use it for yourself, you are free. Use that framework and get the results you want. Now, this is a good time to leave the class. If all you wanted was do it yourself, because I have shown you all the fears and the lies that make you feel stuck in your current body, and I've even given you my signature framework. Okay, so this is the point where we tell you thanks for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the freebie session of this webinar. My question is, did you get value? Did you learn something? Okay, I'm saying yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, if you are still here, I want to believe that it simply means that you have chosen option 2. And if you have chosen option 2, this is the moment you have been waiting for. Option 2 is simple. Just let me help you. Let me help you fast track and cement your results with my signature coaching program. And what that typically means is that I will be coaching you. I'll show you step by step exactly what to do. I'll also even help you to implement it so that you can get results. Then I will support you and hold you accountable and also help you to achieve a permanently hot, sexy body. Now, before I do this, let's quickly do a short exercise. Are you ready? If you are ready, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Let's do a short exercise. Are you ready? Now, imagine that it is 6 a.m. The day is beginning to brighten again. You open your eyes slightly to see your beloved husband sleeping right there beside you. You took some minutes to reminisce on last night's lovemaking. The last time he was on full steam like that was when you newly got married. And then you give him a soft but meaningful good morning kiss. You rise full of energy and vitality for the day's activities. You remember how sound your sleep was. This was something you used to struggle with that has not become so easy for you. You couldn't but say a word of thank you to God for your newly found lifestyle. Just then, you walk towards the mirror and cannot help but notice your well-trimmed body with your curves well articulated. The confidence with which you carried yourself made a statement. You look into the mirror and you see a charming woman, full of energy, joy, and life. You step into the bathroom and wrap the towel around you. I just can't believe that this day, when I will fit into this size of towel, will come. You said. You picked up your toothbrush, and as you look into the mirror, smiles of admiration widely spread across your face. You just cannot stop admiring such a beauty that you have become. Heading into the bath, you notice that you can comfortably scrub your back. That was a previously impossible task. You burst into songs of praise. Your joy cannot be contained. Stepping out of the bathroom, you begin to dress up while singing. And then your eyes stray to the dress hanging right there on the hanger, waiting for you to put it on. You pick it up and stretch out the sides. Like, is this really for me? Am I the one that will put on this size 8 dress? Did this really happen to me? Several questions scroll past your head in split seconds without waiting for responses. In a flash, you remember your last hospital visit. It was your routine checkup. After the doctor had examined your result, he was so impressed that he withdrew all your drugs, commended your new lifestyle, and asked you to continue with what you did that got you this result. Again, remember how your last play with the kids went. It was so full of fun as you chased them around and played football with them for several minutes without losing your breath. Climbing the stairs no longer scares you. Even the kids, your husband, and your domestic staff no longer fall sick as often as they used to. So much money has been saved, you thought. Quickly transitioning from there, you remember your last visit to the tailor's place and how everyone screamed when they saw you. After taking your measurements, they couldn't help but thank God for you and ask you for your secret. See how your skin is glowing. Catherine, please show us the secret to always looking younger now. Did you change your cream? What cream do you use now? Your confidence is contagious. I'm really happy for you. You sef, come and show us the way now. You are so happy these days. I used to be the smartest in this circle before, but now, Catherine has overtaken me. Who would have thought that you're actually this beautiful, Catherine? Several comments from your friends ran through your head as you beam with a wide smile that even you did not realize. You look so radiant and beautiful this morning. The voice of your heartthrob snaps you out of your many thoughts. Oh, you are awake. How was your night, my love? You quickly replied, leaning forward to receive his intended good morning kiss. You hear him ask, and what is the secret of this radiant glow on my wife's face? I blessed the day I met Coach Laura. You said, oh, that. I am grateful that after all of the attempts, God finally sent us an angel to deliver us from the cycle of losing and gaining back weight. My wife is now fully back, and the energy with which she takes me up on a march is superb. I am the most favored with this lifestyle that you found. He responded, you can say that again, my love. Coach Laura is truly God sent. You say as you both exchange a passionate kiss. Oh my God! Almost gasping for breath as you look in the direction of the clock. See, I'm almost late for my speaking engagement, you say. As you dress up quickly, your phone keeps ringing. It is a call from your personal assistant. You could tell that she was calling to remind you of the time of the event. Someone should be waiting for me in the living room already. This is our call, you said. As you dress up, you notice the lustful look on your husband, as if he would have you back in bed. Don't give me that look, Jare. I'll be right back to you soon, Joe. You said playfully. You had better come back prepared for me, oh. You are so irresistible these days, my dumb self. You both chuckle as you exit from the door. He follows you with, I love you so much, my baby. I love you too, you say as you hurry down the stairs, not minding if he hears you. Right in the sitting room is Tomiwa, your assistant, whose admiring countenance and wide open mouth greet you as you get closer to her. Wow! This dress looks so good on you, ma. You are so beautiful, she says. I know, thank you so much. And good morning, you reply, as if she remembers something. Oh, good morning, ma. She says, I'm so sorry. Your beauty made me forget my manners. You both laugh as you try to hurry for the door, only to be held back from behind in a tight hug. You're so beautiful, my darling, the voice said. Turning around to reciprocate the hug, you replied, Thank you, my baby. I'm glad to have you. All right, baby. Head quickly to the event. I'll be watching your presentation and cheering you on from here. He says, I trust you. You respond, letting go of the hug slowly. You beckon on Tomiwa to pick up the documents and the tablets you had dropped on the table, and you both head for the car. Ma, you are so beautiful, were the compliments that greeted you from every one of your domestic staff, the driver, the security, the cook, everyone. The journey lasted for a little over 15 minutes. As you alight from the car, you were greeted with a loud cheer from the anticipating audience. The event host was right there to welcome you, and the media houses were struggling to get your attention for a brief interview. You enter the venue and make for the seat that was reserved for you at the all-women's conference. As the moderator reads your profile just before your session, the loud cheer that greets you was deafening. With a standing ovation, you were ushered to the stage with your shoulders high and your confidence tops. You head for the stage to speak, but you can't help but notice the admiration on the faces of your audience. The cheer continued until you managed to calm the chair a few minutes later. After speaking for about an hour and a half, you call for questions, and everyone wants to know the secret of your beauty and transformation. The event ends, and one media house after the other, you grant them interviews. You head home to the eagerly waiting arms of your husband. It was a home you had gotten for yourselves in the Bahamas for your vacation. Now open your eyes. Tell me, how did that feel? How did that feel? Now, what you just felt is absolutely possible, and that is me responding to Blessing, right? Is all this possible? Absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. But it will be possible for you if only you do what those who are getting the results are doing. And it is not far-fetched. I'm offering my help with implementing this RPS framework that I've taught you, and a lot more things that yet remains to teach you. See, there's a lot more we can achieve together, but time will not permit. Not even if we stayed here for 3 whole days or 7 whole days. But if you work with me for just 30 days, you'll be able to transform your mindset radically. Please give me a second. You will let go of all the internal and external pressure. You'd achieve your sexy, banging body that you've always desired. Not only will your mindset drastically improve, your relationship with food will receive a boost. Your confidence will shoot up to the sky. You'll fall in love with your body all over again. More suitors will be on your case, begging to be your man if you're single. And if you're married, your husband will not be able to get his hands off you. Even the other room will testify that something has changed. You'll be able to keep your result for life without subscribing for any more weight loss programs. And you really don't have to do much. Just simply accept my help and follow my instructions for only 30 days. And I promise you, my instructions will not break your back or even break your bank account. You don't need to give up on your favorite food. You don't need to register for the gym membership if you don't want to. You don't need to buy and keep buying drugs and teas. You don't even need to save up money for surgery. But the question is, would you take my help? Will you allow me to help you like I have helped over 5,000 women, men, and children from more than 30 countries of the world? Or do you want to continue to struggle to figure these things out on your own, where you can easily leverage my years of experience and research? Would you allow me to tenderly, lovingly, yet firmly lead you to the land of the reality of your dream body, where you can dwell for the rest of your life and never again have to worry about running after weight loss coaches and weight loss products? Will you? If you said yes, then congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to present to you the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint. Now, the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint is a 30-day online coaching program designed to help anyone who is tired of running after weight coaches get their permanently healthy bodies without going under the knife or going through the rigor of the gym or the expenses and the health hazards that are associated with swallowing weight loss pills and slimming teas. And you don't need to eat boring and unbalanced meals. In this program, you will realize what exactly is responsible for your weight gain, why you should even bother about weight loss, what you have been doing wrong, what you should start doing right, how your body helps you to lose weight permanently without sweating it out. That's how to turn your body into a fat burning machine, right? You'd also realize popular weight loss methods that will damage your health so that you can avoid them. You will learn how to plan your weight journey so that it is pleasurable for you. I'll also show you easy, healthy, effective, and sustainable ways to lose weight permanently without breaking your bone at the gym or eating what you don't like or swallowing boring and dangerous pills and teas. And then you would also learn how to get permanently flat abs that you'll be very proud of. I will help you to identify which of all the methods will suit you best as a unique person, and I'll hold you to practice these things for a period of 30 good days so that you are assured of maximum result. And then I'll hold you accountable together with my team of coaches. I'll show you hacks and tricks to ensure that you are slaying in your dream body without having to ever bother about gaining back the weight. Now, this is what you get in the program. The blueprint alone, the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint alone, is currently worth over $250, right? And then you are getting 3 different, that's a 90-day fat burning meal and activity plans. Now, each of the 30-day fat burning meal and activity plan is tailored for different categories of people, right? If you're Nigerian, a Ghanaian, or you're in diaspora, it works for you. And if you want to use all the 90 days, go ahead. Okay. Now, the meal plans is worth over $40. You'll also be getting life coaching, maximum support, and accountability for the entire period of the program, which is worth over $200. Then you'll be getting one of my best-selling ebooks, 39 Ways to Lose Weight Fast, which is currently selling at $4. Then you're getting Zero Stress Flat Belly, which is currently selling at $4 too. And you get a template for monitoring your weight progress, which is currently selling at $2. Now, if you sit down to do this calculation, you will see that you're getting a total value of $500. And if you convert that to Nigerian naira at the rate of 1,500, that's over 750,000 naira. Now, if you think that is all you get, you've got to think again, because I am about to shock you. Now, I love fast action takers. Earlier, I was asking if you're going to take action because I always love to reward fast action takers. So, for the first 5 who are going to, take me up on this offer in this webinar, I'm going to also give you a free one-on-one consultation. Make no mistakes. If you want to get me on a 30-minute consultation with you, you will need to pay at least $100 to get me on a consultation call with you. But for the first 5, I can't take everybody on a consultation call. That's why I'm offering it to only the first 5 to join the program from this webinar. Okay? Now, this is not just any call or any consultation call. It is a call with practical and tailored solutions to your health and wellness journey. Right? Now, you are also getting one of my bestseller books, fast burner recipes, how to use herbs and spices for fast weight loss. Now, this is currently selling at $10, right? And this is not just an ordinary recipe book, one of those herbs and spices recipe books. This is life transforming. Let me read some testimonials to you. Now, this person says, I have been drinking the cinnamon lemon tea 3 times a day. That's one of the recipes shared in the recipe book, right? Now, in the recipe book, we have over 200 to 250 different herbs and spices recipes that will benefit your health and your weight loss goal, okay? Now, she says, the miracle is that my blood pressure that was always at 157/104 or a little higher than that is now 135/101. Just drinking the tea for 3 days now. Okay? She says, I'm so happy cinnamon is doing miracles for me. Now, Hagar says, good afternoon. I tried the cinnamon in my purple banana mix. That's another recipe that was shared in the recipe book. She says, it was amazing. Come and see me licking bowl. So you're not getting recipes that you have to cover your nose and close your eyes before you can swallow. No, you are getting very tasty recipes that will transform your health and your body permanently. Okay, for the first 5 too, you'll be getting this guide, my dream body affirmations, that will really help you to reprogram your mindset and help you to fall in love with your body all over again. Right? The guide is currently selling for $7,500. That's $5. But for the first 5, you're getting it for free. Now you'd also be getting the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint worksheet, which is also currently valued at $5. You'd also be getting healthy meals recipe classes. No, this class alone has produced business owners, people who took what we teach them on how to prepare different healthy meals and started healthy meals brand, and they're doing very well today. Okay, now in one of the classes we taught how to produce Greek yogurt, and then this is the practical that was sent into the group, and so many other healthy recipes that will teach you how to make different healthy meals that will benefit you. Okay, now this person says this challenge is becoming more interesting as it is bringing us my cooking talent. I'm feeling like one chef. Now these classes is currently valued at $40, right? Now, before the program, we have had now once you register for the program, we start calling you Dream Body Champion. Now we've had champions on this program who have reversed diabetes. For example, Champion Nandi says, my diabetes have gone. I read sugar level 107 today after taking several mangoes, pineapple, and watermelon yesterday. Now, this was somebody whose blood sugar used to shoot above 150. Okay, was able to reverse diabetes even before the program started. Just getting access to the resources, he already reversed diabetes. Now, this is Champion Franchivon, who says, good day, coach. This is to let you know that I no longer need to join the program that is starting on Friday. The thing is that as soon as I had access to my materials, now, as soon as you register for this SWB program, that's Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program, we give you access to your material so you can begin to learn and practice at your pace. Okay, she says, I started to make use of your instructions and changing a lot of old habits. Right now, I am okay. My weight is 75 kilograms from 89 kilograms, and I want to maintain it there. Okay, now she says, at this point, I want to thank you with all my heart for giving me a heads up. I'm very glad that I made this decision. Thank you, coach. Imagine losing 14 kilograms simply by accessing the materials of the program. Now, just try to imagine what will happen when the program starts. Okay, now 30 days of transformation looks exactly like this. Okay, these are champions who have participated in this 30-day program. This is Champion Gold, this is Champion Ogechi, Champion Jeremiah, and so on and so forth. I'm sure the question you're asking right now is, please tell us, how much is this program? Okay, now listen to what champions have to say about this program. Somebody said, at first I was not happy about the price because I felt it was too high. But the full commitment of the coaches, the level of responsibility and availability, no partial treatment, the level of patience and tolerance was on another level. Above all, we learned so many things as bonus ranging from yogurt making, different healthy food, and friendships. I can go on and on, but let me stop there. I am 98% satisfied. Another person says, Coach, I'm really glad I found you. I'm telling you, thanks for what you do. Even the money we pay, safe, no reach what we are getting, right? Meaning she got more value than she paid for. And then another champion in just 3 days of the program comes back to say, Coach, this program passes 60K now. Now correct lectures you they give. Oh, great for the gift of joining your group. Now we have also had champion Matthew say that if the program is sold at 10 times its current price, right, it will still be a giveaway. We've also had champion Ogochukwu who comes to say, after she accessed all her resources, all her materials on the program, she said, Coach, everything you put here don't pass 1 million. No. Why you did dash us this thing? People have said all kind of things on the value of what you're getting. So once again, this is what you're going to get. The blueprint alone is $250. The 3 different 30-day fast burning meal and activity plan is $40. Life coaching, maximum support and accountability is valued at $200. 39 ways to lose weight fast, $4. Zero stress flat belly, $4. Templates for monitoring your weight progress, $2. And that's a total value of $500 for everybody who signs up for this program. But if you are one of the first 5 to sign up for the program, you are going to get a free one-on-one consultation with me, valued at $100. Fat burner recipes volume 1, valued, that's how to use herbs and spices for fast weight loss, valued at $10. My dream body affirmations, valued at $5. Sustainable weight loss blueprint worksheet, that's $5. Healthy meals recipe classes, that's $40. So if you are one of the first 5, it means you are getting, apart from what everybody else is getting on the program, you are getting an extra bonus of $180 together with what you're getting. So that's a total value of $680, and that's over 1 million really. And that's only for those who are one of the first. I mean, if you're one of the first 5, you get this total value. But of course, you're not going to pay anything close to this, right? And that's why it is good to be in a webinar like this, because you're going to get special offers that you will not be able to get anywhere else. Okay? Maybe some of you have even engaged us and you have asked, how much is this program? And we have told you the original price. But that you are here, okay? That you are here, you are getting a special offer. But let me quickly ask you, if you were to invest in a life transforming program that has the ability to permanently transform your body and your health and make all of your weight problems to disappear, how much do you think would be fair enough for you to pay? If the program can make you to totally forget all that you've ever had, any weight problem before in your life, how much do you think is enough to invest in this kind of program? Yes, thank you, Micah, for that. Thank you. Tell me, how much do you think is enough for you to invest in this kind of program? Tell me in the comments quickly. Now, one thing I know is that even if you say it is $1,500, honestly, it's still very, 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 very cheap. Because I know some influencers who charge between $15,000 and $25,000, and the truth is their programs don't even guarantee results. Many of them might even cost you several side effects, and you will spend the rest of your life managing the aftermath of these programs that are still very expensive. But for today only, and for every one of you that will get access to this offer from this webinar, I want to give you at a one-time price of, are you ready? $100 only. Okay? You are getting it at $100 only, all of you. But if you are here live with me, now this $100 applies to those who are going to watch the replay and those who are going to slack on this opportunity, okay? $100 for everybody. But that you are here with me in this webinar live, I'm going to cut it by half, right? So you are getting 75,000 naira. That's $50. Okay, you're getting that $50 only. Now, if you're Ghanaian, that is 750 Ghanaian cedis. This 50% offer, I will keep it open for as many of you that will take advantage of it from now till the next 48 hours. Is that okay? From now to the next 48 hours, you get the opportunity to get into this program at $50 only, which is 5,000 naira. Okay? But I want to reward just a few people. And that is the first 5 that I'm talking about. Only the first 5 who are going to make the commitment right here, right now. Now, understand that the moment I get 5, it's done. Everyone else will pay the special 50% discount that is valid for the next 48 hours. Okay? Everybody else who does not make the first 5, you pay $50. But if you are part of the first 5, you would pay $35. That's over 65% cut off for you if you are a fast action taker, one of the first 5. Okay, so if you're paying the Nigerian naira, that is 50,000 naira. And if you're paying the Ghanaian cedis, that would be 500 Ghanaian cedis only. Okay? 500 Ghanaian cedis only. Yeah. So how do you register for this? This is the link. Or just take the account number. Or just screenshot this thing. Or let me give you a cheat code. If you're already with us on WhatsApp, you have a WhatsApp contact, you can just simply send the keywords sign up. Okay? Send the keyword sign up. You will get the rundown of everything you're getting on the program, and you would also get how to register for the program. Okay? The account number will be displayed. This link will also be sent to you in your WhatsApp DM. That's the easiest way to get this registration details. Okay, if you want to quickly take up the first 5, do that right now. Send the cheat code sign up, SIGN, put space, okay, space UP, sign up on WhatsApp. So then you get the instructions for how to register immediately in your WhatsApp DM. Okay, so if you're fast enough, I'll give you the entire blueprint plus all the bonuses that I promised the first 5 absolutely free of charge. So go ahead and make that quick transfer to our account details. Is right there on the screen. Dream Body by Laura Limited, Zenith Bank, and it is displayed. Now, in case you're still wondering if it's going to work for you, meet Philomena. Okay? Philomena came in. She's a retired senior lecturer and currently an online relationship counselor. She said, I came across DBL, that's Dream Body by Laura Limited, on Facebook. She said, before my involvement with DBL, I had participated in some other weight loss programs, and sincerely, my experiences have been roller coaster in nature. Consistency was lacking because accountability officials were not monitoring participants the way DBL accountability officers do. 14 days after, Philomena went to check her weight. She says, I went to the hospital with one of my children and grandchild for their routine checkups and then asked the medical personnel to please weigh me. And oh my God, she said, Grandma, you are weighing 120.5. You have to work out though. I said, what? She said, yes, 120.5. I said, seriously? She said, yes. Now, if you're wondering where she started from, she started at 123 kilograms. So in 14 days, she had lost 2.5 kilograms as a grandmother. And her weight, she had lost 3 inches of belly fat in just 14 days as a grandmother. Right? She says the experience has been very eventful. I have been on some other weight loss program, but those ones were really cumbersome. I'm happy with this one. Urine color and smell is clearer and less smelly. Energy level is good. Craving and longer level has reduced. My sleep is better. It used to be 4 to 5 hours. Now it is between 4 hours to 7 hours. My weight moved from 123 kilograms to 120.5. And my waistline reduced from 55 inches to 52 inches. My skin is clearer and shiny. People say that I look happier. My confidence level is very good, and I have better control over what I want to eat and what I should eat for my health. You know, surprisingly, a few tight clothes formerly now fits. My nail pains have drastically reduced, and and so on and so forth. Mental health I can think more clearly. Then 30 days after, she says, practice, they say, makes perfect. The past 37 days of wellness journey that I participated in has been an eventful one with Coach Laura and her team at hand, especially the accountability coaches and our accountability partners, because we were paired. The healthy living lifestyle was engaging. Everyone was focused on the reason we joined the wellness program. However, one thing is clear. I feel lighter and better. I don't have mood swings anymore. Neither am I unnecessarily irritable. My waistline has reduced from 55 to 51. Some of my clothes that were very tight before can fit now. My skin glows. Some of the age marks have disappeared and they are still fading out. My tummy size has reduced. I can confidently caution myself if I feel I'm about veering off track. Thank you, Coach Lara, for guiding and for ever being patient and correcting with love. Being involved with DBL has taught me a lot. I now know the importance of, she just said all of that. Please permit me to skip it. She said that when we asked her, would you recommend DBL to the people listening? Yes, of course. As a matter of fact, I've already introduced about 3 to 4 people by giving them the link, and I hope they will reach out to Coach Laura. Now, if this program works, I'm giving you time. I'm just buying you time to take up the first 5 slots. Once the first 5 slots has gone, we are done, and then price becomes 50%, okay? That's 75,000 naira, right? Now, if this program works for a retired grandmother whose metabolism has been grossly slowed down by age and so many other factors, is it now you that this program will not work for? Tell me. You better stop sleeping on it, because I'm already seeing, look, I'm already seeing people who are taking up the slots. The slots are going, right? The slots are going. So what are you waiting for? Time is running out. Quickly go ahead, make that quick transfer of 50,000 naira to the account on your screen. And if you want to be a part of the lucky 5 to get this special discount and all other bonuses, this is your chance. This is your chance. This is your chance. If you have made the payment, we will be. If you have made the payment for the program, your payment is going to be confirmed, okay? You can just quickly come and tell us that you are in, so that we'll celebrate you the DBL way. Yes. How can I pay? You can pay in any currency of your choice. You can either use the link. If you're paying in different currencies, use the link. But if you're paying Nigerian naira, then you can either use the link or you pay into the bank account details that we provided. Either Zenith Bank or Money Point works very well. Now, in what currencies can I pay? I've said that you can pay in any currency of your choice. Kenyan cedis, Tanzanian shillings, you can pay in dollars, in pounds. Think about it. Any currency of your choice. But you have to use the link, so the seller link to pay. Is the program for women only? Of course, no. I mean, Champion Nadi is a man. Champion Jeremiah is a man. Those are the people who have shared their testimonies with you. But we have a lot more of them. Champion Fortune is a man. And something like that we have worked with. Right? Can I do this program at my pace? Like we said, yes. The moment you get into the program, the moment you register for the program, we give you access to the program, and then you can take it at your pace. However, we have a 30 days period where we now coach you actively and hold you accountable. Okay? Now, where and when do the coaching calls hold? We have coaching calls live like this on Zoom, right? And then we also have support groups both on Telegram and on WhatsApp. Then also you have access to your dashboard on our website where you can access all of your resources. Can you guarantee results? Yes and no. We can guarantee results if you commit to the program. In fact, we have a refund policy where we will refund you 100% if you don't get any of the result that we have promised you. Okay? We refund you 100%, and you will still get to keep all the things that we have given to you in the program. So we can guarantee results if only you would be committed to the process. But if you will not be committed to the process, we cannot guarantee results. Now, if you say, how much time do I need to give this program to get results? We have seen people who come to testify the very next day they join the program, talking about how their sleep improved, how, their urine improved, and all of that. But we would typically tell you to wait 2 weeks before you take your measurement. So give it 2 weeks, you will see results. Can I pay in installments? Yes. You can pay in installments if you don't have up to the 50,000 naira now. What I can do for you is that pay at least some at least 50% of the price, so that you can lock down this the first 5 slots, which can be one of the first 5 people who are getting the special discount at 50,000. Then you have to make sure that you balance up before the program starts. Okay? Before the program starts. That's how you can benefit from the installmental program. Okay? But if you can afford all of it, it's best you just go ahead and pay and then get access to the resources immediately. Now, for those who want exclusive and private coaching, of course, we have that option, and you can always reach out to us, inbox, so that we can discuss the exclusive and private coaching. Now, like I said, if you join and commit to the process but you don't get any of these results, we will refund you your money 100% with apologies, and we will leave you with access to all the resources that we gave to you. No delay, yeah? So go ahead and make that investment. Yes, it's an investment in your health. It is an investment in your transformation. It is an investment that you can never regret. So go ahead, make that investment right now, so that you can be part of the first 5. The biggest mistake you can make is to say, I don't have money, so this is not for me. How you should make the universe work for you is when you see opportunities that you want. You know you want the result. You know you want the program. Just say yes to it, even if you don't currently have the resources. And the universe will make it happen. They will bring resources flow towards you. I have thousands of testimonials on that personally, when, it works for me like that. And don't forget that as soon as this webinar ends, I'm sure that we will already have the first 5. I'm very certain with the way people are taking up these slots, we will already have the first 5. Okay? And so once the first 5 is complete, for the next 48 hours, you will be paying 50% discounted fee, which is 75,000 naira only. That's if you cannot pay now, you cannot join the first 5, you can still pay 75,000 in the next 48 hours. But after 48 hours, the price becomes the original $100. I hope that is clear. So only the first 5, of course, gets it at this 65% discount, which is 50,000 naira only. Okay, so this is what you get again in case you want a reminder of what you're going to get. The blueprint alone is $250. 30 days fat burning meal and activity plans, because you're getting 3 different ones, is $40. You're getting life coaching, maximum support and accountability, which is worth over $200. You're getting 39 ways to lose weight fast, $4. Zero stress flat belly, $4. Template for monitoring your weight progress, $2. And that's a total general value. Everybody that signs up for this program is getting the total general value of $500. But if you're one of the first 5, you're getting a free one-on-one consultation together with what everybody's getting, which is currently selling at $100. You're getting 500 recipes volume 1, how to use herbs and spices for fast weight loss, for $10. My dream body affirmations is currently selling at $5. The sustainable weight loss blueprint worksheet is currently selling at $5. Healthy meals recipe classes is worth over $40. So you, as a fast action taker, one of the first 5, would be getting a total fast action takers bonus of $180 in addition to what everybody is getting in the general value. Okay, so go ahead and make that quick transfer right now to the account details on your screen, and don't forget to share the payment receipt to us on WhatsApp. Okay, Now, to the gift I promised you. This is how to get the gift. Just visit our website, go to the products page, and look for DBL 5-day meal plan. Okay? Our website is www.dreambodybanana.com. Or you can just typically type on your browser now as you are speaking. Type on your browser www.dreambodybanana.com/product/DBL 5-day meal plan. Just put that in between, exactly the way it is written on your screen, and you'll be able to download the 5-day weight loss meal plan for free. But this free gift is only valid for the first 24 hours, just so that we are sure that it is only those who attended this live session that are getting it. You know, we sent you that message earlier that if you attend live, you get the free gifts. But if you don't attend live, if you want to come and watch replay, sorry. Okay, so please drop us reviews on the meal plan when you see it and when you start using it. I hope you already have your meal plan now. Okay, quickly download this now. Download this now. Download the meal plan now. So thank you very much. Any feedback or questions? Feedback or questions? This is our WhatsApp in case you're not currently in contact with us. And this is how to reach us on email. You can reach us on any of these emails: dreambodybylora@gmail.com, dreambodybylimited@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, www.dreambodybylora.com. Okay? That's how to be in contact with us. So just send us a WhatsApp message. Right there. The number is right there on your screen. So, I'd advise that you take this action that you forever be grateful for. It's very easy to take the action. Just send the keyword sign up to us on WhatsApp, or take any of these account details and send the Naira payments into any of these account details, any bank or money point, or use the link to make your payments in any currency, Naira, dollar, any currency of your choice. So let me see what we have in the comments quickly. Okay, I'm not seeing any question yet. I don't know if there's a lag, but I'm not seeing your questions. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. And if you don't have any question, I think on this note, I want to say I'll see you. For those who have registered for the SWB program, congratulations. I'll see you on the other side of transformation, okay? I'll see you in the 30-day SWB program. I'll see you in the 30-day SWB program. Once again, my name is Coach Laura, and I cannot wait to celebrate your permanent win against fats. Let's meet in the SWB program. Bye for now.